Hi Katie and everyone at 4.0 Schools. My name is Christi Carpenter. I'm a teacher in Oakland and I'm here to tell you about my Focal Student app. What's the problem that it addresses? Well, there are students who are not sufficiently engaged in the typical classroom experience. As you can see here, I have this pyramid. It's called the RTI pyramid. At the bottom of the pyramid are 85% of our students, and for them, the typical classroom environment works just fine. But up there at the top, we have students who have greater needs. They need more of our attention. They need more of our time. That's what this app seeks to do. My idea is to create student relationships and to marry that with MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is a weight loss app that helps you set goals, track progress towards your goals, and gives you lots of resources to meet those goals. And student relationships allow you to actually make progress towards those goals. I've given here a lot of resources which show the correlation between teacher-student relationships and academic growth. So if you form relationships with students and you track their progress, so what? Well, let me tell you about Michael. Michael was a student, a 10th grade student when I was working in West Oakland. When I first started working with him, he read at a 2nd grade level. By the time we were done, he was able to decode at a high school level. We worked a lot. We worked intensely. At the end of that time, I printed him out a certificate which showed his growth. He taped that certificate on his sweatshirt and wore it all day long, as you can see in the picture. A lot of students, those students who have gotten far behind, all they ever get is failure feedback. They need to know that they can make academic progress. And a focal student relationship allows them to see that, and it motivates them to work even harder to reach their ultimate goals, which is college readiness. For a prototype, if I were given $100, I guess what I would do is I would use that $100 for food snacks for the initial meetings between students and teachers. My idea is that I would get a willing cohort of teachers who would identify a focal student, and I would coach them on how to develop an academic partnership with a student. And we'd look at the data. We would just use methods that are currently available, and then the next step would be to develop an app which would make it easier to track progress and to access resources to reach those goals. Thank you so much for listening.